What is up, guys? This is your boy Zilla, and welcome to today's episode. I'll be giving my official predictions on the NBA Play-In Tournament 2021. But before I do that, please hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell so you get notification every time I make a video, guys. Let's get in this because the NBA Play-In Tournament this year, unlike kind of like last year, it's been very intense. We've had unpredictable season, ups and downs. The Lakers are at number 7 and Golden State is at number 8, fighting for that 7th seed, while Russell Westbrook pretty much, with a little help from Bradley Beal, single-handedly has brought back, Washington to the playoffs and finally taken the 8th seed going into the play-in. But now he's got to play the short-handed Jason Tatum and try to secure that 7th seed, which would just go on top of everything else, including breaking the triple-double record, as a really great season for Russell Westbrook. So who do I think is going to win their matchups and actually secure a seed in the playoffs? And let's start off in the Eastern Conference, where it's, I think, a little bit easier to tell about the what-if scenarios going into these intense playoff type games. Okay, first let's start with the first matchup, the 7th and 8th seed between the shorthanded Boston Celtics and Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, because that's pretty much what this is going to come down to in this game. I mean, who would I bet on? Let's just be honest, I'm betting on Russell Westbrook. Look, Jason Tatum could go out there and score as many points as he wants to, and he's a very talented guy, and he can go on and freaking just drop 50, but the Boston Celtics outside him have no offense. Like, let's just really think about it. Who else on that team is going to score enough points without Jaylen Brown to beat this Wizards team, which has Russell Westbrook and a Bradley Beal that might show up? I mean, that's still more than what the Boston Celtics had. Yeah, you have Marcus Smart, who's going to play good defense. Yeah, you have Kemba Walker, but he's going to be inconsistent. Like, what is really reliable about this team that can slow down Westbrook and Bradley Beal's hot streak that they've been having for the past 15 games? And if a Celtics fan says Evan Fournier, I'm gonna laugh at you. That was a good trade, but I'm still gonna laugh at you because Evan Fournier is not gonna be enough to freaking try to match Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal's guaranteed output. And we know legacies are on the line, but if Jason Tatum wins this game and beats the Wizards, that's just gonna look really bad on Russell Westbrook by expecting to win this game. So that puts the Wizards at number 7 and drops down the Celtics at number 8. And then we had to decide, do the Pacers beat the Hornets? And to me, when I look at the teams, I just don't think I can rely on Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball to play consistently throughout that game. Whereas I trust kind of Sabonis, guys that have kind of been there and done that. Michael Brogdon, Caris LeVert, who's on a hot streak. I'll be very surprised they lose that game, which then sets up a fight for the 8th seed between the Pacers and the Celtics. And in that game, again, I love Jason Tatum. I love the season they've been having, even though it's been a complete break. But in an individual level, Jason Tatum has been playing awesome. But I gotta go with the Pacers on this one. I trust Sabonis to drop a triple-double on those guys. Marcus Smart, who is he gonna shut down? What, Caris LeVert? They still got 2 other really solid guys and a really solid bench. And I expect the Pacers to take the 8th seed from the Celtics. And now we got to go out west, where we truly have the big time matchups. I think it's kind of tough to decide between the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies, because these teams on any given day can beat each other. Pop can have those guys ready on the Spurs to make an upset against the Grizzlies, who could just have one bad game. But in my eyes, on who I've been watching this season, nobody has an answer for Jonas Valanciunas. I think he's going to be the X factor for that game. It's going to be hard for me to think that Ja Morant's going to have 2 bad games in a row and Dylan Brooks is going to have a bad game and get fouled out and all the circumstances that happened in the Warriors game. I think that he's going to make a comeback and that they are going to take the game from the Spurs behind a great performance by not only Jonas Valanciunas but also Ja Morant. So then that takes us to the biggest matchup in the play-in. Obviously, the real MVP versus the best team last year, and that's the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. Whole lot of variables in this matchup, but for me, when it comes down to, is Steph Curry going to go off? Because if he doesn't, they're going to lose this game. And if he does go off, how much impact is his team is going to add on to that to win this game. They only have to win one. And the Lakers don't necessarily have the best perimeter defense team to match up against a guy like Steph Curry. So I think it's going to be even closer than we think. But regardless, LeBron's going to have to show up. AD's going to have to show up. And this is going to be a very great game. But in my prediction, I think the Lakers can pull out whether Steph Curry has a great game or not. On the sole fact that his teammates not all can shoot, it's going to take a great game for Draymond Green. And the most important part is going to take a great game from Andrew Wiggins. And seeing that Wiggins variable, he's going to have to be great on both ends of the court for that game in order for the Warriors to pull it out and hope that they're going to be able to contain LeBron James just enough or AD just enough to win that one game, which to me, it's too many variables to say that this is going to win over the Lakers. So the Lakers clinched the 7th seed while the Warriors had to fight who I think is the Memphis Grizzlies in a rematch for the 8th seed. And I think in that rematch, I think that Steph Curry will prevail again. They've shown that their defenders have a very hard time guarding Steph Curry. And I think Steph Curry is going to be victorious again and take the 8th seed and face the Jazz in the first round. But guys, make sure to comment in the comment section below who you think is going to win their playing games. What seed matchups are we going to see in the first round of the playoffs? And this has been the best Gojira in NBA news. Sign off, guys. I will see you guys next time.